次の英文の内容を100から120字の日本語に要約せよ。句読点も字数に含める。東京大学2014年、レベル 4.5 分の 6.0。
I live in a nice old apartment building in Edinburgh, several floors of individual flats, all connected by an internal staircase made of sandstone. The building is at least a century old, and nowadays each of those sandstone steps is looking a little worn. This wear is the result of a century of people walking up and down from their flats. As they have left for and returned from work, as they have gone out to the shops or for dinner, many times a day the feet of the people living here have fallen upon each stair. As every geologist knows, even a small force, repeated over a large enough stretch of time, can add up to some very large effects indeed. A century of footsteps is quite a lot. If each of 35 residents traveled up and down the staircase 4 times a day on average, then each step has been struck by at least 10 million feet since it was laid down. When I climb this staircase to my flat, I enjoy the daily reminder that humans are a geological force. If 10 million people were all sent up the staircase one by one, it would take less than 8 months for their feet to wear away a centimeter of sandstone. And then, consider that 10 million people is but a small fraction of the 7 billion people currently in the world. If you could somehow use the feet of all of those people at once, then you could grind meters of rock away in a few moments. A few more repetitions and you'd have an impressive whole. Keep going for a few hours, and you could produce a new valley. This might seem like a rather unrealistic thought experiment, but it does highlight, in a rather literal way, the idea of a carbon footprint, which is a measure of the environmental impact of human actions. When it comes to our carbon footprints, the entire planet is the staircase. Our individual contribution, the energy we consume, the waste we produce may seem insignificant, hardly something that is going to affect the planet. But when you multiply by 7 billion, the small environmental impact of any one person becomes a very weighty footstep indeed. It's not surprising that Earth is as worn down as my old staircase.
詳しい解説を Amazon Kindle にて無料でご覧いただけます。どうぞご活用ください。長文英文読解教室最難関編vol.11東京大学鍋谷健一著。